Paul, I'm so excited to show you this new outerwear that we've developed. It's waterproof, breathable.
Yeah.
We put a lot of testing into this in the factories as we were making to try to replicate a real world situation.
Well, we've got a real world situation on our hands today. We're here at the farm in Halltown, Missouri.
And it rains at the farm, right?
And it does rain at the farm, and it is going to rain in a different way today. We've asked Ron Reeser, our boot department manager, to come out here and actually be our test subject.
Outstanding.
We're going to see how dry he can actually stay with the Halltown Fire Department behind the hose.
Well, let's make it rain.
Let's make it rain. Well, Ron, are you a little bit nervous today?
Just a little bit.
Okay, we've never done this test before. Roy at Walls was telling me they do all these lab tests. Well, I guess you could be our lab rat, right?
Yeah, lab sucker.
This is the farm and ranch lab right out here.
Exactly.
And I think these guys are going to have a little bit of fun with you.
Yeah, they look like they're going to have a little fun with me.
Well, all I can say is put one foot behind the other and get ready,
Exactly.
buddy. Because it's about to happen.
Yes.
All right.
Come on, more than that.
So, Ron, are you still dry in there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still dry in here.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe we need to turn up the pressure a little bit.
I kind of figured that.
Let's put the true test. Walls, firemen, get after it. Roy, let's see if he's actually dry. Ron, how did it feel?
Refreshing.
Yeah, refreshing. Yeah, there you go.
Speechless. All right.
It looked like a lot of fun.
I'm glad it looked that way.
It was a lot of fun for us, Ron.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, let's take the
Okay, see if
jacket
I'm
off.
dry. I
How do you feel?
dry.
Yeah?
I feel dry. It's not heavy. It's not weighing me down or anything. It
Man,
feels good.
it is actually pretty light. I know, my old bibs, once they get wet, boy, they weigh a ton. This is actually lightweight.
This material is half the weight of cotton duck.
I'm dry.
I'd be darned.
Around there.
Sorry, Ron. Pull your hand out of there.
There we go. Dry around there.
Turn around.
Turn around.
All the way around.
All the way
Okay,
around.
yep.
Dry as a bone.
Completely dry. Completely dry. Well, there's the proof, folks, right there. Ron is the proof he is dry, and they are waterproof. Get your walls waterproof at pfiwestern.com. You're shopping Western style. Well, now that we've got proof that these are actually waterproof, not that we didn't believe you, Roy, but we want to test it ourselves.
Right.
I've changed my hat. Now let's talk about the product. Roy, you developed this product.
Right.
This is definitely it's not necessarily a new material, but it's a new spin on an old idea, correct?
It actually is a new material that we developed especially for this.
Oh, okay, all right, there you go.
You're right, though, that duck has been around for a long time, and we've been making the cotton duck forever, but this is nylon duck. And the properties of that, in addition that it's easy to make it waterproof, it's also about half the weight and twice as strong as traditional cotton.
Yeah, I know Ron always, he kept saying how lightweight this was.
Right.
And how fun, doesn't matter if it gets soaking wet, you still got a lot of mobility there.
Sure, and if you're hauling hay or working in the field, you don't need any more weight, do you?
No, you don't.
No.
You're exactly right. I was trying to think of all the different functions. Even if you ride motorcycles, what more could you ask for than something like this that's totally waterproof
and windproof?
And windproof.
Right.
I mean, it'd be a heck of a deal. Put it in your saddlebags, whether you're riding a horse or a hog, either one.
There you go.
Well, let's talk about this jacket first off.
Okay. This jacket's got a hood on it, as you can see.
Sure.
It's going to be waterproof. It needs to have a hood.
Yep.
It's got a technological zipper here that works a little better than a brass zipper. We found that brass is a little harder to work when it gets wet.
Okay.
It's obviously got zippered pockets, so that'll keep the water out. It's got a flap to keep the water out on that.
Okay.
It's triple needle stitched for durability, and it's got an articulated shoulder, so that's going to help you move around a little bit in
Gives
it.
you a little bit more movement. A little
That's
bit
right.
More, I was looking at the cuff on this. I'm going to pull this out real quick, and it does actually, you can seal that down a little bit tighter around your wrist with that Velcro strap.
Exactly.
Right? So that's another great feature as well. Now this jacket seems to be, or coat seems to be about 3/4 length. Is that
Sure.
correct?
It's going to give you a lot of protection if you're bending over or things where you might need a little extra length.
Okay. And how about the garment underneath?
Underneath is a set of bibs.
Yep. We'll unzip that real quick.
All right.
There you go.
It's also made out of the same material. It's got adjustable elastic straps so that
Uh-huh.
they can be shortened or lengthened.
Okay.
It's got a double storm flap to
Okay.
keep the water out.
Yeah.
And it's a waterproof, breathable, just like the jacket is.
So it's got all the functions that you need, whether
You
you're
bet,
working
all
on
the
the farm or
pockets.
whatever you're doing.
Right, and it zips to the hip also, which is
Yeah,
great if
which
your
is
boots are
another
wet
great
or
feature.
anything. Yep.
Another great feature.
Yep.
Okay, Roy, now let's talk about this other jacket here.
Great.
Tell me the features about this one.
This is a little shorter length jacket.
Okay.
It also has a hood because it's waterproof, breathable. You definitely want a hood with it, but the hood rolls up into the collar.
So it stays out of your way.
That's right.
I hate when the hood falls down behind my back in the truck.
Exactly.
You can keep it up out of the way. That's a good idea.
That's right. It's made out of the same material. It's waterproof, breathable. It's windproof.
Okay.
Also, another function of the fabric is that nylon is going to clean up a little easier than cotton because it won't absorb stains as easily.
Hey, a fire hose would probably clean it up pretty good.
It probably would.
Okay. Now this has got a set of bibs underneath
Right,
it as
same
well.
bibs and just a
same
different
bibs, just
color.
a different color. So
All
both
the
of
same
these come
features.
different
That's right.
colors. Okay.
It
I
comes
got
in
you.
these two colors.
Okay. Well, hey, now that they've learned a little bit more about the product, I want to see a little bit more Ron footage.
I want to see that too.
Hey guys, let's kick it back to Ron and let's kick up the pressure.
You'll stay dry with a Walls waterproof duck western wear. Save 10% now at pfiwestern.com.